Let us solve for x in this problem. 2 raised to the power x minus 2 is equal to 20. Find x. So 2 raised to the power x minus 2 is equal to 20. We can approach this in several ways, but let us look at this power x minus 2. By indices, given a raised to the power m minus n, this is something as saying a raised to the power m divided by a raised to the power n. So using this law of indices, we can express this as 2 raised to the power x divided by 2 raised to the power 2 then is equal to 20. This implies that 2 raised to the power x divided by 2 raised to the power 2 is 4 is equal to 20. We can cross multiply. So 2 raised to the power x times 1 is equal to 4 times 20. So this just means that 2 raised to the power x is equal to 18. Now we can take the logarithm of both sides of this exponential equation. So we have log 2 raised to the power x is equal to log 18. By law of logarithm, this left-hand side expression is of the form log m raised to the power a, and by logarithm, this will give us a log m. Therefore, the equation becomes x log 2 is equal to log 18. We can go ahead and divide through by log 2 on both sides. So log 2 cancels log 2 here. Therefore, x becomes log 80 divided by log 2. We can also say x is equal to 80 itself. We can break it down into 8 times 10, or we can say 16 times 5, then divided by log 2. This product, we can use this law of logarithm. Log m times n is equal to log m plus log n. To separate that product, so x becomes log 16 plus log 5 then divided by log 2. Now a plus b divided by c is equal to a over c plus b over c. Using this to expand this will give us x is equal to log 16 divided by log 2 then plus log 5 divided by log 2. Therefore, x is 16 here is 2 raised to power 4. So we have log 2 raised to power 4 divided by log 2, then plus log 5 divided by log 2. This will then give us x is equal to, here I will say 4 log 2 divided by log 2, then plus log 5 divided by log 2. From here, log 2 can cancel log 2, so that our x becomes, what's left here is 4. Then we have plus log 5 divided by log 2. So x is 4 plus log 5 divided by log 2. We can still work on this expression right here. By law of logarithm, log m divided by log n will give us log m base n. Therefore, x becomes 4 plus, this will now be log 5 base 2. So 4 plus log 5 base 2 is then the final answer to this problem. Let us do a quick check to confirm that this is correct. We are given 2 raised to power x minus 2 is equals to 20. If this is correct, when we substitute this value in place of x here, everything should result to 20 after simplification. So this implies that if we say 2 raised to power 4 plus log 5 base 2 minus 2, it should give us 20. Let's tidy this up. This is 2 raised to power 4 minus 2, here is 2, and plus log 5 base 2 is equals to 20. I'll separate these powers using a raised to power m plus n is equal to a raised to power m times a raised to power n. Therefore, we now have 2 raised to power 2 times 2 raised to power log 5 base 2 is equal to 20. Here, this is 4. So I have 4 times 2 raised to power log 5 base 2 is equal to 20. And then we work on this expression. By logarithm, a raised to power log m base a will give us m. Therefore, this whole expression will give us 5. And we have 4 here. So that becomes 4 times this 5, then equal to 20. 4 times 5 is 20. So it means 20 is equal to 20. The left hand side is equal to the right hand side. And that immediately tells us that the value we got for x here is correct. Thanks for watching. Please like my video and share, and also subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video.